Fox 56 News is your local election headquarters. Today is Election Day, but it will look a lot different than last year.
That's because Kentucky doesn't have any races. But as Tyler Molina joins us in studio to explain, election officials are still very busy.
That is certainly right. Here's a look at what schools, churches, community centers across the state looked like just 1 year ago, serving as polling locations as Kentuckians cast their vote. While 2025 has been much quieter for election officials compared to 2024, it doesn't mean officials throughout the last year, including today, are just sitting back. There are no elections in Kentucky this election day, but that doesn't mean election officials aren't working.
We have to continually prepare for the next election and the next election and the next election.
2026 is looking to be a big election year here in the Commonwealth.
We've got all the county races that will be on the ballot. We've got the U.S. Senate seat that's going to be probably, one of the more expensive races we've seen here in the state in a long time.
As communities submit their plans for next year's elections, Secretary of State Michael Adams says his office is getting ready for the next legislative session.
We have a bill in the works to significantly increase funding for our county clerks. They need that funding to pay poll workers.
Both Secretary Adams and Taylor Brown from the State Board of Election Office say there is a lot that can be learned from last election cycle, part of which includes poll workers being ready.
We had an issue in Jefferson County last year where they, God bless them, it's a long day, it's an early morning, but they just weren't there early enough to turn on the e-poll books to warm them up and get them ready. We actually may change the law if we need to make sure that never happens again.
But also ensuring that every Kentucky voter feels when they step into the ballot box, their vote is safe and secure.
This being a non-voting year, we thought it was a good year to go through all of them. And we've actually updated all of our administrative regulations, again, to make that experience for the voter that much smoother.
Secretary Adams says over the course of the last year, there has been surprisingly a steady increase in voter registration, particularly among independents. And Brown says State Board of Elections officials have been getting info out to counties so they can start preparing for next year. We are 195 days away until the primary election, Paul, on May 19th, 2026.